How do you raise a kid with hope when gas prices change daily, groceries cost more every month, and a house costs triple what it did when we were growing up? That's what we're talking about today, and I promise you there's a way through this. Hey, I'm Deb. Welcome to Raising Smart Money Kids at Home. If you're new here, I help parents teach their kids real money skills without needing a finance degree or a fancy curriculum. Just simple stuff that actually works. Today I want to answer a question I hear all the time from parents. How do I raise my kid with hope in this economy? Because I get it. It feels scary out there. But here's what I've learned after raising 4 kids and watching my son buy his first house at 24. Hope isn't about pretending things aren't hard. It's about giving your kids the tools to handle hard things. Let me show you what I mean. I have to tell you about something that happened to me this week. I'm driving past the gas station, doing that slow drive-by. You know the one where you look up at the sign and you hold your breath. Did it go up? Did it go down? What's it going to cost me this time? I pulled in 15 cents higher than yesterday. I took a gamble waiting and I lost. Here's the thing. The only certainty I have with gas anymore, don't buy in the morning. It's always cheaper in the evening. That's it. That's all I've got. Groceries are up, gas is up, and when gas goes up, everything follows. My budget is constantly shifting just to keep up. And our kids, they're watching us do this. They're watching how we react. They're inheriting a world with skyrocketing prices, unpredictable costs, and wages that aren't keeping up. So what are we doing to prepare them? The first thing I did, I worked on my own mindset, and then I passed it down to my kids. Money is a tool, that's it. Learn how to use it well. Use money to build the life you want. Don't make money the end goal or the thing that runs your life. This shift matters more than you think. When kids see money as a tool instead of something scary or mysterious, they stop avoiding it. They start seeing it as something they can control. That's where hope starts, with the belief that they can figure this out. The second thing I made sure of, my kids mastered 3 core money skills before they left my house. Saving. From their very first part-time job, they saved a set amount. Every paycheck, no exceptions. Because in this economy, you need a buffer. When they pull up to the gas pump and it's 50 cents more than yesterday, they can fill up anyway. They have options. They're not driving away on an empty tank because they can't afford it. That buffer is hope. That's what hope looks like in real life. Spending well. Once the savings was locked in, they got to practice spending. And yes, they made mistakes. They bought dumb stuff. They felt the regret. But that's where the learning lives. They figured out how to spend responsibly because they got to make those mistakes while the stakes were small. A few simple spending strategies locked it all in. Budgets are just plans for your money. I showed my kids how to make one, and I lived by one myself. When unexpected costs pop up, and they always do, that plan helps you adjust. A little less here, so more can go there. Money in balances with money going out. It's not complicated, it's just a tool, and tools give you control. Control gives you hope. The third thing, I encourage my kids to think differently about careers. I call it bottom low. What does that mean? They started earning money right away. 0 debt. Their schooling was economical or completely covered. They were saving from day one. Time was on their side. Compounding was working for them, not against them. My son bought his first house at 24, not because he made a huge salary, because he started early, saved consistently, and didn't dig himself into a hole first. Now, I'm not saying every kid needs the same path, but we need to take a hard look at what careers we're steering kids toward, because the old playbook, it doesn't work the same way anymore. Here's what I want for my kids and for yours. When they drive past that gas station, I want them to know they can stop and fill up. It might sting a little, but it should never hurt so much that they drive away with a tank they can't afford to fill. That's hope, real hope. That's the kind that comes from knowing you have the skills to handle whatever comes next. And you can give your kids that. You don't need to be perfect, you just need to start. If you want a really simple place to start, I've got a free budget mission. You can try it with your kids this week. The link is down in the comments. And if this video helped you, please hit subscribe so you don't miss the next one. I'm here to help you raise money smart kids at home. I'll see you in the next one.